Hi everybody, Ben here from Art Less Ordinary. So we are going to be doing a combination pour. So we're going to be doing a cloud pour and a kiss pour together. So we have colours picked out, cerulean blue, purple, phthalo blue and rose madder. And then we have our white cloud mixture, and we have a base coat. So the four colours here are 20 grams paint, 40 grams floetrol, and 5 grams water. The white for the cloud mixture is 40 grams paint, 20 grams decoart Americana Decor satin enamel in pure white, 120 grams floetrol, and 10 grams water. And then the base is 40 grams paint, 80 grams floetrol, 10 grams water. So first of all, I'm going to do the cloud cups. So I've got 6 here, which I'm going to be doing 3 kisses with all colours. So the best way for me to do this is to probably only do 2 layers. I don't think I'm going to get more than that. So I just have to work out which order to put these. I'm thinking of going blue, purple, rose, blue. Now that will put the 2 blues together, but unless I go that way, purple, blue, rose, phthalo blue. I might do that. So, but white's going to go in between all of these. So we don't need much. We're just putting a bit of colour in each. I'm going to move these out of my way. So we're just putting a bit in the bottom of each cup. Actually, I'm going to reverse the colours in the other side. So we're going to go phthalo blue on one end, because when I kiss them I'll use one blue cup and one purple, so then there's that gradient in a way of the 2 different colours kissing. Now we don't need a lot of cloud mixture either, we just want a little bit in each. Oops, drop on the canvas. So this part can be a little bit time consuming, but I just wanted to show you how I layer all my cups properly. I will do the base coat off canvas, off camera, so you don't have to watch that. Then I'm going to go at the phthalo cerulean blue in this end. And the rose madder in this end. So I think these colours will look quite good together, as well as each one is going to be lightened by the cloud mixture. So they will all come out lighter than what you'll get streaks of the darker colour, but you'll also get a fair bit of the light colours come through. So I'm wanting this to be quite cloudy. And I thought the rose and the purple will go quite well with the blue. So now on this one, we're going to go rose. And on this one we're going cerulean. So I just got to make sure that I get it right when I'm doing it, because once you pour the colour in, it's there. And then we go more cloud mixture. And then last of all, this side will get the phthalo. And this side will get the purple. And then cloud mixture again. I didn't need such a big cup, but I couldn't find a medium cup. Okay, now I'm going to do another layer again in the same order, but I'll do it off camera so you don't have to watch that whole process. I just wanted to show you the first part, and then so you saw what happened. So we're just going to do a second layer in all of these the same way I did those ones. So pausing. Okay, and I'm back. So I have finished doing the second layer of my cups, and then I poured on my base coat, and I just put the base all the way around the sides and the canvas. So I just pour it on and spread it around with my palette knife until it's done. Now we're up to the kiss part. So what we need to do is just do 3 kisses. I usually always do my middle one first. So what I need to do is get 1 cup from this side and 1 cup from this side. And then we just do a kiss pour. I usually prefer to do my kiss pours on that angle, just gives a little bit more depth, but you can do it whichever way you like, really. So you just got to hold your cups and try to pour it out as steady as possible into a stream where they're touching and then hitting the canvas. And by having my cups in opposite layers, I'm hoping to get an assortment of colours kissing as they hit the canvas. So you just have to hold your cups where they're both strings are touching. It can become a little bit difficult as the cups get lower. Once that string gets too thin, close my cups up and try to catch. I got a little bit of a squiggle. It's not the end of the world. I try not to get that, but again, it's not the end of the world. So then we just grab another cup from either side and we come over, and I'm going to do the same thing over this side. Try and always keep the paint kissing. Now I've got another little squiggle. It happens. And now my third one, which is actually going to be a different direction because my light's going to be in the way if I try and do it. Actually, oh, is it? No, it's not actually the different direction. I'm going to try and catch these before that. Nah, I got a squiggle. That's okay. Oh, sugar. My back always gets a bit sore doing that, being bent over. Okay, so now from here, as you can see, the cloud mixture is already creating some effects. I'm just going to tilt it a little bit off that edge because it wants to keep going over. But I'm actually going to torch it now. Try and get rid of some bubbles. Okay, put that where it's not going to touch anything. I can just see one little thing here. Little imperfection in the something that had dropped into it. So now ultimately we're going to tilt. Because that's already going over the edge there, I actually want to go over this side. So I'm just slowly tilting to try to get the paint to go to this corner. It's going to start tipping over there, so I'm going to have to go a little bit quick to try to get that corner over. There we go. Now I'm going to come down and do the opposite side, so this bottom corner down here. So the paint's coming down. Over that corner, come back. And now I've got to try and get these other two sides. So that corner, and then hopefully bringing it back down here, I get my pattern to go a little bit more back into its shape. And then that corner. Okay, now I'm tilting it back to the middle. Kind of got this big purple area in the middle here. I like it, but it looks different to the rest. So I'm actually going to try and get a bit of that off. Yes, I did lose a bit of one of my center rings, but that is okay. I'm not going to try and adjust this. So I often like my my ring lines to be corner to corner, like on a diagonal, when this is a little bit more up and down. I'm going to leave it that way. The only thing I will do is try and bring it a little bit more this way. The paint's going to move itself back if it wants to. So the weight of the paint will end up moving it around its own way a little bit. By me tilting it a bit more, I'm creating more clouds. I actually found I'm getting more cell clouds than actually clouds. Alright, I'm going to stop there because I think I've got it relatively even. The middle has gotten smaller compared to the two side rings. Sometimes it stays more even, sometimes it gets a little bit smaller. Just going to dab a little bit of paint on that corner. I'm running my finger along the bottom. Yeah, I need a tiny little bit just on that corner. So I'm just running my finger under along the bottom to get those excess drips off. Don't ever lift your hands over the canvas. You'll end up getting drips. They'll drip off. No matter how much you're careful, you always seem to get one that drips off into the canvas. So these clouds and stuff are going to develop in time. Just taking my gloves off because I finished tilting. Look at that, I'm pretty happy with that. I've got some really cool effects happening. In here I've got that real, like where you do a kiss pour or a dirty pour where you kind of get those patterns. Here it looks quite ring-like in the middle. And then over here you've got that kind of kiss look again. And I've got these like cloud cells that are appearing. More than actually pillow clouds, I'm getting more cell clouds, which is kind of cool. So it's always good that you get something slightly different when you do things. But nice. The amount of white that was in there, I've actually got quite a lot of colour. So that's quite interesting because I was when I was putting the paint in the cups, I was really worried I was going to get too much white. But not at all. And like I said, I've got richness of, like over here you can see it's definite rose madder by itself. But then over here it's got lighter rose madder, so that's where it's mixed with the white. I've got like a purple stream running through here. So this one and this one have come out, got red in it, or the rose. The middle, not so much. There's little pockets of it, but not as much as the other two sides. Pardon me. I'm going to give it a quick torch because I can see bubbles. This is not necessary. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Awesome. I'm really happy. What I might do is I might just pause it, see if anything develops and if more clouds or cells pop up, and then I will come back. But this is looking quite interesting. So I will pause it and I will be back soon. Okay, we're back. So I've left it for a while. It looks like it is developing still. It's late autumn, so it's getting quite cold here. and quite cold inside my house. So the paints are behaving a little bit more slower to do effects and things like that, and to dry, of course. So this might still develop in time. So this is what it looks like now, but I will try and use the dried photo as the main picture so you can actually see how it looks once it is completely finished doing what it's doing. But I'm loving it. I've got real intense rose matter over here and running through this side, and even through here. I've got intense parts here and some here with different grades of it between that and lighter because of the white. And I've got some rich purple and some phthalo blue. You don't see a lot of the cerulean blue. You see it in patches, like a little bit there, a little bit over here, bits through over here, and up here. But there's not a lot that's really jumping out. So the darker colours have really kind of shown their presence more. But overall, I'm really pleased. I'm getting nice effects running through here, the bubbles. And even here it's different to the edges, but because it's uniform, it actually kind of suits. And I've got nice effects and more kind of cells, cloud cells over here. So I'm really pleased. Oh, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but I just used the leftover paints, poured it all into one cup and poured it on a coaster. If I choose to keep the coaster, I do. Otherwise, I just re-pour over it later on. I just always do that because I think, well, I might as well. It might turn into a masterpiece and you go, oh, yay. But for now, this is it. All as I will be doing is just coming along later and just scraping underneath again on the bottom and the edges, or underneath, just to make sure I've got all those drips coming off so then it doesn't keep pulling over the edges and changing the shape. But this is it. So I will bring you down for a close-up so you can see what it looks like. And yeah, I hope you had fun. Whoops, what did I step on? Oh, a candle. And we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so here we go. So yes, the ring light gets in the way, but if I take it off, I think we're going to lose too much colour. I suppose it's not too bad. See if I can turn this other one off. I just find I like to have them so I've still got the colour. Oh, we can see that pretty good. Alright, so there we go. As you can see, really cool effects. This is a little bit more red, but beautiful lines and... Where are we? Look how there's all different stuff happening in each little part. So those little cells are probably from me torching. Then we come down through the middle where it kind of looks like it's more... it looks more like a ring pour in the middle. And then we come back over to this side where we get the same type of effects as what we got on the other side, but in just a slightly different way again. So really, really pleased. I'm quite liking these triple ring pours. I think they come out usually quite good. There's a couple that the colours weren't as good as I would have hoped, but unless you do it, you don't really know. But loving it. I think it looks cool. I don't believe it will over change. I think the effects will just get a little bit more enhanced. Here's the coaster. Not really a masterpiece, but fun to just use up some paint and see how it goes. Alright, so there we go everyone. So let me know what you think. So comment, like, share and subscribe. And I'll show you the dried artwork in the thumbnail and probably in another video that's coming up soon. So thanks everyone. Have a good night and I will see you soon for another pour. Alright, catch you later. Bye.